So this Center for Research in Igbo History and Culture, today is Wednesday, the 1st of May 2024, and I'm still here, the guest of Chief Mrs. Veronica Egonekwu Muokwugwo, and we are here at the Muokwugwo residence at Odabo, Otuocha, Umueri. We've just back from our break after our lively discussion on her work as a medical officer within the Nigeria Correctional Services. Her work, her experiences, it was quite an enlightening time for me, and we are back now. Chief, next we'll be talking about the person who became Chief Mrs. Veronica Muokwugwo. I'm talking about, like, from our talk about your work, the roots of life. Let me not say the roots of social deviancy, because it's also the roots of good behavior. They say that the child is the father of the man. You know, so we are looking at the person that became Chief Mrs. Veronica Muokwugwo. Who was she as a young lady? What were her experiences growing up? And I also want to talk about the family. You introducing yourself earlier, you said you are from the Okoye. That kind of rings a bell. So I want to also look at that angle, you know, because I perceive there's some amount of our history that is tied up with that Okoye name. So talk to us, madam. Who is the girl that became Mrs. Veronica?
Okay, that girl is known very well in Umueri as Egonekwu.
Money talks. Money talks. When money talks.
Yeah. That name rings bell anywhere.
Whenever money talks, men tend to listen. Yes. It rings bells.
How the name came to me was that the day I was born was the day my father made his first million.
Serious?
Yeah.
Serious? So you were millionaire from birth? From birth?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you know, we used to give people yam to plant in western area.
Okay.
So that very day, he went to harvest his product.
Okay.
He went to harvest his products. So when he traveled for 2 days and came back, and when he came back, he met his mother at the entrance of the house and told the mother, I have made the money I have never made before in my life today. The mother asked, that he made the kind money he has never made in his life today. So the mother asked her, and he cannot explain that to the mother. The mother now, I told him, go inside and see your daughter. I said, my wife has believed that. Said, this child must be a money. Her name is Egonekwu.
Double blessing. It was a day of double blessings.
Day of double blessings. And again, that week, my uncle that went abroad, Fidelis Okoye, came back.
The same day?
The same week.
The same week. So it was triple blessings.
Triple blessings. And when he came back, he gave me a name, Ugoyibo.
Ugoyibo, okay.
You understand? So the child continued to grow in that family.
Fidelis Okoye is the father of Adibo and the father of Kalakuta. Barrister Mike Okoye, and a lot of many other illustrious. The present Commissioner Anambra State for Transportation.
Yes.
That's quite a family.
Yes. So from there, I started growing in that family. As a loved child, truthful child. You know, we are many in that family with the same age group. Started primary school from Unity Primary School, Mbago. From there, we went to St. Kevin's Primary School, Obu. From Obu, we started going to Umueri Central School, Umuatulu, unfit. You understand? So, I was, my parents best because I was the only child for 13 years.
Wow. For 13 years?
I senior married my sister 13 years. That was the second child. So you can imagine that kind of thing. But growing in a family like that, I'm supposed to be pampered, spoiled. But my parents did not do that. If others are fishing water, you must fetch water. And the type of father I have, 5 a.m. is awake, and everybody in the house must be awake by that time. We start sweeping. After sweeping, we fetched water from the stream and get water to bath before we go to school. And you'll be doing it fast in order to meet school time. You understand?
Yes.
You can remember what happened in those days, and there was discipline.
Yes.
We trek to Umuatulu, trek back. So that one, I think, was part of what made me to be strong in life. The type of parental upbringing, family setup. You understand? Okay. My father is a polygamous man because of that delay in childbirth.
Okay.
He was able to, he was marry up to 4 wives. But when they don't,
and as a man of means.
Yeah, so get, you know.
And the other one come back, the man was
So, and when those women, you know why, when they come, when those, look at the relationship between this, my mother and my father. Some of them, I believe they might have been asking themselves questions, why am I here? When these two persons
are like this.
They will leave. You understand?
Yes.
It was the last one that was able to have children. That was, can say, after my father's death. You know. So that was when he had his own children from Anam. That one is the one that had children too. So my parents were four girls born by Motodope from my mother, Ugoba. Though one is late now. My brother was 5 years old before he died. So we are thriving family because of the type of parents we have. When you look at your parents, the way they thrive, you will be able to know where to fit. I've told you the history of my taking to school by my family.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
And from there, I know that this is the family that if I misbehave, I don't know how my life will be, even if I'm the only child. You understand?
Yes.
I'll tell you one story. When I was in secondary school, class 3, there was a lady I gave my double punk up. So we're in the same class. Every exam, she will expect me to be helping her in the exam.
Yes.
So that class 3 to do 4, she expected me to continue to help her in the exam.
Yes.
And I've made up my mind that I will not help her at that time. You understand?
Yes.
I don't know what is wrong with her. You understand?
Yes.
Why won't you read and understand? All of us will be discussing and doing everything. Every time we continue to ask the same thing. So, and unfortunately for her, the form master we had that time was an Hausa man, a copper. Separated our lockers. This way. There's no way I can ask any education. But her name was Yo, behind me, Okoye.
Okay.
So she was just like, she was calling me. How will I help you in that situation? Calling me. Disturbing me. I would just keep like here like this. So the man caught me. come master
Yes.
and warn me. So I now minded my business. So after the exam, this lady now wrote letter to my parents. Give it to those going to Umueri General Hospital. That she could not believe I would do something like this. And she did not explain well what I did. And this will happen on Wednesday. We used to eat rice and stew. We were in the dining, and the chief.
And rice and stew was a treat then.
The chief cook now came and called me from the dining. That my parents, I should come. And I entered chief cook house. I saw my parents dressed like some people that ran from the bush. My father did not even look at my face. And mother ties scarf like a mad woman. I look at my parents, we are not looking like my parents. So now I kept quiet too. They let me know the outcome of this kind of visit. I didn't see provision around that they brought for me. So I kept quiet. And from my father's face, my father will not shout at you. He will not beat you on time. But his face will correct you. When he will look at you, the best thing for you is to
for the ground to open
check,
and
to check
yourself.
What you are doing wrong at that point in time.
Yes.
So when I look at his face, so he just deep hand in his pocket and brought one paper and gave me. When I read this, it was from the woman, the lady, my schoolmate. I said, "What is this?" He said, "What happened? What did you do?" I didn't do anything. He said, "What brought about this type of thing?" I said, "I don't know." And when I was going to answer, I called one girl, my father's best friend in Namdu. I don't know why they say my parents, because whenever they come, they will give her money.
Okay.
So she read the letter. Let her go and call the girl to come and display. So when they brought her, my father asked her, "Why the one that wrote?" He said, "What happened?" He said, "He was calling me in the exam hall. I did not answer." My father said, "Who brought you here? Is it not your father that brought you here? Is it me that brought you here? Why should you be calling me in the exam? And you have the God to write to my parents, me, that they didn't sleep last night. They thought I've done something bad in the school." You can imagine the type of family. You understand? My father said, "I'm going straight to your father in the Treasure Market to go and warn your father. And if he doesn't train his children, they should not extend their nonsense to me." Then how can you give them sleepless nights? Somebody did not tell you what to write in the exam, you wrote to the parents. Tears. So being the only child did not make me to be lazy, or they did not pamper me at all. At all. Because they make sure I comply to their order. And that is what made me what I am today. From there,
Praise God.
I studied in many disciplines. Nursing, midwifery, I'm a degree holder in social work, masters in health management, and other Western African College of many things I cannot narrate here. I'm not boasting, but I thank God today I'm a controller in Nigeria Correctional Service.
Oh, praise God. Praise God.
Hoping to climb more before
climb
time
more.
is. And I know God will do it for me.
Amen. Amen.
So this Egonekwu has been a village girl. Brought up in Umueri, trained in Umueri, marry Umuerians. You understand? And before I found myself in the town, I'm working in Nigeria Correctional Service headquarters, Abuja. Okay, and you know what it means. I grew from working in Just Prison. From Just Prison, I worked in commands From commands, I work in zones. From zones, I'm now at the headquarters. So there is no area you can touch me in this profession that I will not be able to tell you the wealth of experience I have acquired.
I hope we get to use you. I hope our country gets to use you. So because with our rather early retirement system and the way the country is, we just want people are attaining their best. They're top in experience and in knowledge. They are retired, and then So I think there's a lot of waste in that regard. But I hope that our country will find a way to tap the wealth of knowledge and experience.
I pray so, because with the disciplines I have, even if my country will not accept me, I think I will sell. I'll make sure I sell myself.
After all, Egonekwu. Thank you very much. Now, I would like us. My primary interest is, I would like to see Umueri through your eyes. Would you lend me your eyes? Yeah. Let me your eyes so that we could go back in time and see Umueri the way it was when you were growing up. What was it like?
Oh wow, so sweet. When I was growing up, that was like, if I enter Umueri today, as if I would start crying. Enter my village as if everybody has run away. But before, when I was growing up,
there were more people, more activities.
Yes, more joy.
Compared to now?
Compared to now, many people have died.
What decades are we talking about?
From 1959 to death. You know how many years it is now.
I'm talking about the period that you are referencing now.
The period I'm referencing.
1959 to 69.
Yeah.
59 to 69.
So even 80.
They were even 80.
Yeah. This decadence, I think, started from 90. 90. If you enter many families now, you see those that they use as the eldest person.
Yes.
Mostly are young men.
Yes, very young.
I don't know if you observe that.
Yes, people born in the 50s.
That's my observation.
People born in the 50s in many families.
We have our uncles. When you finish eating, you start going around. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. You begin to share the thank you, sir, as if it were some goodie.
Never thank you. Now, what we're not for that. Now. If I enter my village, oh my God, no. I feel as if I feel some emptiness. Urbanization, I think, causes it too. Urbanization.
The drain.
Yeah, the drain. People now goes to industrial areas to look for
opportunities
for livelihood. You understand that? Don't blame them. Not everybody can farm. But I believe that Umueri, the Omabala area, we are blessed. We are blessed. Even if it's only farming you are doing. Because I remember in those days, when this John Emeka of Hotel, then they used to show him on the television, with heap of yam.
Yes.
He was selling yam then. Farming marvelously.
The former Igwe.
Papa, I think he's the
Okay.
I think he's the father.
Okay.
I think that will be the father, not this present one. So that I haven't seen anybody going to that direction now. Everybody is looking for green pasture elsewhere. I don't know if there is a great farmer in this town now. Because I know my fathers, many of them were farmers, farmers, and they were making it.
What were your earliest memories from that time? Growing up?
My growing up was very, very encouraging. Encouraging.
Specific incidents? Eguanwa and the kind of thing. Did you go fetch water and did anybody do you sissy on the way to the stream? And because you're going to tell me how about this.
Many.
Okay.
I'm a known girl, but not in a bad way. We do go for student union. No, I don't go for Udala.
Okay. No, you just couldn't
If you see me when I was growing up, you won't believe I'm from this town. You won't believe I'm from this town. You may think I visited from westernized area. You understand? My parents, they took very good care of me. Took care of me. I lacked nothing as a child. But if house chores, you must do it. You must do it. I cook. I do everything at home. I fetch water with others. You understand?
Yes.
That time when I was about 9 years, 12 years old, if I see big grown-up girls going for firewood fetching from the bush, I will follow them. When they cut the abba tree, they will share firewood and give me. I will just bring my own food. So it was interesting, you understand? And my father was an industrious man. My mother is.
How did you catch fun in those days?
I was not.
What kind of play? Or what did you play with in those days?
In those days, we can only, during the primary school, you play with your mates when you are in the school. But as for going out, moving around, I wasn't brought up like that.
Okay.
I wasn't brought up like that.
And so, by way of recreation, what did you do?
What I normally do is that we have many of us in that Aquarius compound. We're about 9 of the same age.
Of about the same age.
So we play in our house.
What games did you play? Iboga.
Iboga. We do
swear.
We run around the house. We push each other. We do hide and seek.
Recently I went to your community to do this Egonwa. I revived Egonwa in your community. Right there at Amarueke, I gathered the old people, the young people, and we had fun recreating that Egonwa atmosphere.
I attended Egonwa about 3 times, but I now found out that some people are envying me among my mates. Each time I go there, they must beat me for nothing. So my parents stopped me from going
for the Egonwa.
In front of our house there. Because that one used to create enmity between us and other families.
Okay.
When you beat me, my parents will not keep quiet. They must come to you and make trouble. Why should you?
So why you a crybaby? Why was it always you being beaten? You didn't beat anybody.
They envy me. Not that they will beat me well, me and them will fight.
Because I was surprised because I don't see you now. Even now, as that kind of person,
my type is that even if I beat you very well and you ask me what happened, I'll start crying. That's what I don't like in myself. Me and you will quarrel now. I will beat you very well. But when time comes, what?
Is that the kind of story I heard that a man was always beating the wife every time the woman in it, and then one day the neighbors went and peeped through the window and found that it was the man that was on the ground and the woman was pummeling him, and while the woman was pummeling him and the man was lying on the ground helpless, the woman that was doing the beating was the one shouting
I don't shout at the event like that. We will fight. I will beat you very, very well. But when our parents come and ask what the problem was,
yes,
we start narrating the story and we start crying because I will be wondering in my heart, what did I do that brought about this? Nothing.
I can relate with that. My own parents, they don't even wait to ask before they start beating me. So guilty, I get beaten.
And my parents, you dare not go outside and say somebody beat you. Come back, crying. They will beat you again.
Beat you in addition.
Even my mates, boys, I do beat them.
You used to stand up.
Yeah.
Were you a tomboy?
No, I wasn't.
You were not a tomboy.
In the classroom, if I take first in the classroom, they will corner me in one corner.
I was talking with one of these old people, one of the first people to go to school, and only kuna ndi fana no na school that time mundi amoko those people who are born like
people,
90
old
years,
people.
yes, and they were quite young, people that were 10 years ahead of them and things like that. And open is ajujuna
My
class
Zatia,
with those things. Did you have that experience?
Yes. During exam, after exam, they will announce the first. That day, how we go home will be a problem.
It seems they need your attention. Okay, so you are talking about the experiences of getting along with the other children your age.
Mates,
Were they mostly just girls, or were they a
Both
mixture boys and girls? How did you differentiate among the two? Was there the problem of sexual differences? I mean, gender, exactly. Gender was. How do you cope with that?
No, we if all of us are doing the same work in that family. They are facing what all of us are facing with, both boys and girls.
Okay, so duties were not separated into girls' duties and boys' duties. Everybody chipped in.
No gender difference at all. No gender difference. The only thing they don't do is that they don't enter kitchen. The boys then.
Yes.
They don't enter kitchen with their mothers. They will be there playing, and we girls will be
doing cooking,
washing plates and doing all this. When we finish, we join them.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. So what did you enjoy most then? If you think back now, what did you enjoy most? Like in those times when you were in school, what would bring you back?
Okay. In the town.
Yes, when you eventually started going to school outside and things, what connection, what kept pulling you back, made you to keep thinking home? Yes.
Okay, what I enjoyed most was
even now,
the family setup. I enjoyed my parents. Because they are good parents. They were good parents. We lack money. You understand? And again, the town is during the festive period. It's always different. You understand?
Yes.
Like during there are some Alosis festival where they used to do that.
Yes.
Masquerade.
Yes.
Okay. And Indian men and bread. All those things they do, and Umueri. One age grade you come and they come out and everything will be colorful.
Yes.
So I enjoyed the town there.
And that Abuna can be a bang now. I heard it wrestling. So did you enjoy that? Did you witness also the wrestling and things?
I did.
The young men with their muscles strapping and
I
something.
think the first set I witnessed was Tana.
Okay.
That killed themselves like. They fought. They used all sorts of nonsense. That was the last set.
You mean that?
They used charm against them.
I wasn't just born.
I'm telling you, the people will come and fight with the Umueri people. Umueri people will retaliate.
Fight or wrestle?
Fight. The Tana people when they were growing, it was tough.
So how do you end up marrying one of them? Okay, let's leave that. Because Chief is Tana now.
Tana.
So did you develop? Was he watching them wrestling at that time that made you develop?
I didn't know
something.
him.
But
he didn't grow in the town. I didn't know him. But what happened was that.
Okay. We'll come back to that. I'm still interested in this girl that became Chief Mrs. Veronica. I'm interested in the girl that is a princess. On both sides. A princess from Adebe. And the princess also from Mbago.
Yes. Double princess.
Double.
Yeah.
I don't know which was. I have a copyright on that.
You reminded me of what I have.
So you have that princely heritage about the two of the first
and I don't remember
families.
You see, I'm not proud. I don't remember it.
On your father's side, the family, they are at Adebe, Umueri, princely family, and then on your mother's side also, from the Onowu family, something like that. What advantages do you think those gave you growing up?
Yeah, growing up, it was full of pride. That I'm from a Korean family, like my lineage. They're always proud of the family. Me, I'm proud of the family, but you can see now it's not much registered.
Yeah.
I even forgot that I'm a double princess. You understand? So, and to be from that family is a thing of joy. I acknowledge them because that time we were all living in that compound. We both Fidelis.
Yes.
Never. Morten. Ndekwe. Aloku. All of them were living in that compound.
And that brings me to that. I would like to see them through your eyes, those your uncles, you know. Can you tell us what you remember about each of them, about Neve, about Fidelis, about and
I will start from Neve. Neve is the first son of Okoye. Okoye, I know Okoye. I was told that found it difficult to get a son on time. They had female children before Neve. You understand? Like this day, bro, the grandmother, which was the first child of Okoye.
We are talking about Biafra Debo.
Biafra
Onyebuchi Debo.
Yeah.
Yes, the author of Historical Nexus of Umueri, book on Umueri. Yes, yeah.
Exactly. So, so Neve was
his mother was first daughter of Okoye. Yes, of your grandfather.
We used to carry after Alomo. We used to carry meat,
Bugelia.
Ram.
Yes. The Kada.
Very old.
Yes.
Just visualizing her now.
Yes.
She would dash us money. We went back to her home. And
Kedifon is still that time Maggie Kigaria. She was so old, okay. But on the old name whether it on it offer ages so old at that time.
I hadn't seen her standing up.
A minute.
This time
she was that old.
She was old. To show you now. And Namokoye, I didn't meet him. I only saw his picture. Okay?
That's your grandfather.
My grandfather. So and Neve, we look at him as Namokoye then.
Yes.
Because he was the first son.
Yes.
And he was one that inherited the Dibia something.
Okay.
You know, Okoye has double portfolio.
Yes.
He's the first warrant chief of Umueri and the strongest Dibia.
Yes, he became the warrant chief mostly because of his credentials as a Dibia.
It's a Dibia. You
Yes.
understand?
Yes.
The strongest. And being a Dibia is not that they went and got it from somewhere. It was, inherent.
Yes.
You understand? Alanti was going to May with his cabinet members and reached Mbede. And Odala, reaching one tree, Odala from that tree touched his cap. And Ugo, the feather on the cap, fell down.
Yeah.
And he picked the feather and replaced it and told that tree that I did not do you anything. Okoye chief is going on his own. Before I come back from May, you will no more be alive. And when they were coming back from May in the evening, Odala has withered. Yes. You understand? So
I wish it were now, so I will go and photograph it.
So, and the person that inherited that was Neve. My father wasn't interested in Dibia. My father was a great farmer. You understand?
Yes.
Businessman.
Yes.
Because he's so industrious. He doesn't believe in staying for somebody to be coming to him before he would do something. He wasn't following his father. When he was young, it was Neve that he was always by the side of his father and know all those things. So, but it came to be on one occasion that he went to harvest his yam at Asaba, those areas, and something hit him in that farm. He fell down in that place. He could not talk, he could not eat, he could not shit, he could not move. They brought him home for weeks. he was there.
That was before you were born or after?
No, after I was born. I was small then. So, and Umona started running up and down. How will he go to harvest his product and came back as a dead person? So they started running up and down, and found out from their forefathers that he must start doing digger. He must become a native doctor. And they should go and tell him that if he becomes...
That's your uncle never are talking about, or your father? Your father. Because, yes, I wanted to make sure I was getting it right.
My father
yes.
was the one that went to farm.
Yes.
And something hit him.
Yes.
He became almost dead person, unconscious for more than months. So, and when they now went and inquired from the forefathers, they said, you must stop farming. Start doing native doctor. But the person you are talking about was unconscious.
Yes.
So when they came and tapped him, motel, ask him maybe there. I said, Say I'm asking maybe there. You quit it, you got there. From there, he got up. He didn't take any medicine. He became strong. He went and bathed. Eat and said the only thing he complained to Nere is that he didn't know of any how to start this thing that he didn't know. So what happened in the night? They will carry him into the bush. What used to carry him in the bush, I don't know, but he will be telling my mother in the morning. He will just carry knife and enter bush and cut the leaf they showed him in the night. And we boil the leaf and give it to a barren woman and the person will be pregnant.
Serious.
So you understand what how he started. And from Lagos, Port Harcourt, many people started coming to the city. If you come to our house, if you see gifts, if you see things, people are bringing money. I was with him in Benin, where he used to go for work, Libya work. I was in primary 4.
So he de-emphasized farming at that point?
No, sir.
You mean it?
Only my mother now.
Continue with the farm work.
My father doesn't know. He can only go and be supervised. Came back. That was how farming ended on his side. But he used to give people money to farm on his behalf.
Yes.
You see how industrious he is?
Yes.
And wise. I call him a wise man.
Yes.
He's a wise man. And everyone knows that he's a wise man. There's no regime that does not use his wisdom in this town. Okay? So it continued like that, and where did I stop, Steph?
Yes, you are talking about. Okay, you are still talking about this very interesting story of how he moved from farmer to become a healer, a dibia.
So in that Benin, I told him when he was going during the holidays that I will follow him so that I will know Benin.
Yes.
So he followed me. So when we got there, that week, nobody visited us. They visited him to do charm for them.
Yes.
Because in their own DBI or whatever native doctor, they don't kill. Not that they don't know what will make person to die. Yes. But they don't kill. They say it's against their own regime, their own gene. Yes. Okay? So there was this young man that used to visit my father from Asaba. Jeffet was that man's name. So he brought in one man from Lagos. That afternoon, my father was going out to somebody called Dom. He used to go walk out to their plaza to go and pick things. So he told me if anybody looked for him, I should call him. So I went, as he went out, I was there alone. I decided to follow him. As I was going, I saw some people, 4 people drove into that car. He was knocking. So I went to him. So he asked me, where is Baba? So I told them to wait. I went and called him. You know, these people came with 2 big boxes full of money. I asked my father to do something for them. That somebody in Lagos was coming to take over from him in Port Harcourt. And that man didn't want to go to Port Harcourt.
Okay.
That as the man will be coming from Lagos, let the man die of accident on the way from Lagos to Port Harcourt. My father told him that, you see my house now, I don't have money, but this money, I will not touch it. You don't kill. If you are being disturbed by witchcraft, will help you to gain your freedom. If you are sick, it will cure you. If you are having bad luck in your business, we do that. If your marriage is crashing, we help you to restore your marriage. If your water spirit is disturbing you, we help you to gain your freedom. But to kill, no. The man fell down on the ground and said, Baba, please, if it's more money, I'll bring. My father said, carry your money and leave me.
This was at Bini?
Bini. The man carried the box, 2 boxes, and was crying and left. We don't have bread. It was bread we ate in the morning. To show you the type of people.
Yes.
You understand? Okay? So the person that brought the man later came back and told my father, Baba, you would have helped this person. So my father told them that in their place, in their family, they don't kill. That their forefathers did not kill. It's even him that will start killing people. That it will tell on his children. But they don't kill. You understand? And as from this, the following day, come and see good customers started coming. You know? The normal thing she used to do after for them and tell you the solution of your problem. That is what they do. And all my uncles are doing it. Almost all my uncles are doing this thing.
They had the same power, the same calling.
They have the same calling, differently. They use different systems. Like, you know, Chinedu Ako.
Yes.
Ako.
Yes.
In Port Harcourt.
Yes.
Yes. His own father used a exercise book. He'll be writing. If you come to his Obi, exercise books, this 2D blue exercise book. Like this.
Is his father Okoye also?
No, Ojili. It's the same kindred.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how we do it.
Okay.
So they inherited it from their forefathers, not that they learn it. Like you asked me, how did Okoye become Bible?
Yeah.
You see?
Why did that question over the phone? It's such a long. He kind of caught you.
So I deviated now. I took my own power to Jesus.
Amen. That is good.
You understand?
Yeah, you see, that's what we need to understand there. You know, a lot of these people are being deceived. But they come and tell them you have a calling to be a native doctor. There is a ministerial calling. There is an anointing for priesthood on a person. You know, by God. But these other powers are so clever. They will quickly want to come and
put confusion.
Yes.
Disorganize them.
It's like somebody who has a dollar coming, some dollar banknotes coming, and somebody clever by the side knows that person doesn't know what a dollar is.
Yeah.
So he wants to tell you, yes, then he wants to give you 1,000 naira notes so that he could collect your dollar, you know, and tell you that's it, you know. You see, so when the person does not know, I think that's what the Bible says, that those who know their God will do exploits.
Yeah.
When you don't know, they want to collect your dollar and give you some naira. Yes, and you will think
forever.
You know. So that is it. That's it. So we are trying to meet some of your uncles through you. You've talked about your uncle Neve. What do you remember of your uncle Fidelis and some of the others?
Fidelis, you know, he left them when he was young. As I learned, the what they call them, the whites when they came.
Yes.